The Wild West. That's why they call it that. Friends, it is a winter wonderland on the western side of the country this week. But before we get into the forecast, who's going to have a white Christmas, what conditions are going to be best where, I just want to say thank you to Courtney Semmel for creating this lovely custom beanie for me. You sent it, you made it, it's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, back to the snow, back to the forecast, back to what's happening on the western side of the country. Look at this map. It looks like an abstract watercolor piece of art, okay? The entire western half of the country is just being blanketed by snow. It's amazing. As you know, California was the talk of the town last week, and it's basically rinse and repeat this week. I mean, at some ski areas, we're looking at over 100 inches of snow in the 10-day forecast. 81 inches, 87 inches, 73, 82, 100 inches. I sound like one of those weird auctioneers. 53 inches, okay, do I have 78 inches? Do I have 78 inches? 88 inches? 88 inches, going once, going twice. Sold to a very happy skier and snowboarder in California. But it's not just California that's cashing in right now. Remember the watercolor painting? It's everywhere in the West. The Wild West. That's why they call it that. In Colorado, we've got big forecasts for Wolf Creek, Steamboat, Monarch Mountain's looking pretty good, Crested Butte, Aspen Highlands and Aspen Mountain, they're kind of having like a snow off. You know, you have Aspen Mountain, 21 inches the next 5 days. Aspen Highlands, 2 feet. So I guess if you really want a powder day, you'd go to Highlands. Aspen Mountain, 3 inches less. The same situation that's happening in California right now is basically happening in Utah. Every single resort in that state seems to be getting some sort of snow this week. But it's looking like Alta and Snowbird are really the heavy hitters here. Brighton as well. And you know what? I just want to take a moment to direct you to their Instagram account. Brighton has been killing it with the snow forecast, the snow report videos. I love this masked marauder, for a lack of a better term, just going out there and posting these really artistic, slapstick, skit-like one-offs. They're hysterical. I love it so much. So definitely go give them a follow at Brighton Resort. I believe the man behind the mask is at Flannel Lifestyles, which, by the way, is also a very cool handle. What is a masked marauder? Can we look that up? Masked. How do you spell marauder? Oh, it's the central villain in the Daredevil series. So there you go. Okay, well, I didn't mean to call you an evil person, Mike. I think your name is Mike. All right. I mean, we could go on, and I could show you all of these snow totals. You can get excited like I can get excited. I mean, you could actually do it yourself if you had the Open Snow All Access. Again, I'm not going to belabor that, but I believe in it, so maybe check it out. But who's going to have the best conditions this holiday weekend? And that seems like a silly question considering everybody's getting dumped on out west. So no offense, East Coast, no offense, Midwest. You ain't it. All right, fine, Hallie. If it isn't the East Coast or the Midwest, who is it then? The thing is, it's not always about the snowfall. I know. It sounds crazy, but hear me out here for a second. When everybody's getting snowfall, there are other factors that come into play. And if you really want to know who's going to have the best conditions this holiday weekend, it's going to be someone in the Northern Rockies. That's right. We're looking at some place like Jackson Hole, Grand Targhee, and it's because of the lack of wind. You see, Utah, Colorado, California, they're all going to have a lot of fresh snow, but it will be pretty windy, and that will lead to a denser snowpack, according to Sam Collentine over at Open Snow. So we're all voting for the Northern Rockies. So if you're out there this Christmas, no coal for you. All right, so who's going to have a white Christmas? I'm talking about actual snowfall on Christmas Day, like ambient snow. Who's going to be living in a Hallmark movie? Sam goes on to say, while there are no guarantees in weather, he could say with 99.9% confidence that Tahoe will have a white Christmas. All right, and last but not least, who had the biggest glow up recently? That's obviously California. Again, they went from pretty much zero to hero in a week. Specifically, Mammoth Mountain started the month of December well below average when it came to snowpack, and they currently sit at roughly 120% of average. And they will likely end the month of December near the all-time record for December snowfall. So put that in your binding and step on it. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look ahead, get the future forecast. According to Open Snow, just in time for the holidays, multiple strong storms are expected across the western U.S. this week, with Christmas Day powder looking like a good bet for many ski areas. The Northeast and upper Midwest will also see an active pattern, with snow chances every couple of days. Hey, that's better than last week. All right. The train of storms will then continue to roll through the west as we close out 2021. I forgot. I forgot like the year is ending. That's crazy. I know. It's just you get so wrapped up in the start of a ski season that you forget something else is also ending. But as something comes to an end, a new beginning begins. Now we're getting all philosophical here, and I'm going to end the show so you could begin something else. I hope this news brings a little extra cheer to your holidays, and from all of us here at the Snow Report, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and have a happy, safe, and healthy new year. Also, watch this video in case you don't want to say goodbye yet.